What a good. What up, y'all? Oh my goodie. I don't know what I'm gonna sink in. I'm just here to be pretty. Oh my gosh, I look like your older sister with this vibe.
Yes. You want to know? Yes. I'm the wild child.
Yeah, with the wild hair, and I'm here with the duke.
Listening to my parents. I'm not a wild child.
Like, our biggest fear is not being inadequate. Our biggest fear is our full potential, blah, blah, blah. I'm not that way. Full. Oh, what record?
Just start afresh.
Oh, is that intro? Oh, is that?
I just worked out.
You're not an intro person. Lex is also not an intro person, actually.
So like, I feel like intro, I do it sometimes. You like the intro video? I do it sometimes.
Yeah, intro video is a must.
Really?
Yes.
How is
Okay,
that?
so. Okay. And I also watch. Why are you recording also watch?
Because I don't do it and just to keep me cooking. Better enough, you must be spontaneous. Spontaneous. You know what it is, you know what it does, and you know what it did. I go by the name of Tankiso. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel. If you're back, thank you for returning. If you're new, how you do? I hope you're good. I hope you're well. As you can see, I'm not alone today. I'm not alone. I'm here with my sister, my actual sister, not like my sister, I'm like my sister. I don't know if you can see there's a little last one to not fuck anyway. Actually, today I'm introducing a new segment. I'm excited because it's been excitement. This segment is called Sister Talk. So in Sister Talk, we'll be talking, we'll be chatting up about many things because for a fact, me and her, we always talk about things, but off camera, and we've been talking about things for like the past 3 years now. So now it has manifested itself on camera because, you know, I have a channel and welcome. Introduce yourself,
Okay, sorry. Hi! YouTube or whatever. Obviously, the older sister, as you can see. I'm embodying my older sister vibes or whatever. So yeah, the girl Ari, we're talking about full potential today. Reaching your full potential, being scared to reach your full potential. So first, I'm a dictionary gal. I want to read the definition of full and potential. Full is holding all its limits. Holding all its limits will allow. Right, so let's keep that in mind. Holding its limits will allow. Potential.
Yes, no one has a dictionary app, okay?
We use books in this house. Potential means capable of coming into being.
Really?
So full is holding to its limits.
Oh, okay.
Or holding the limit of whatever will allow the limits. Potential is coming into being. Coming into being. So I don't know. For me, both full potential, being scared to reach your full potential or whatever, I only realized after high school that I was actually a very smart girl. I am a smart girl. And I think I made it in the top 10 grade 9. But I never really knew that, or no one ever affirmed that you are a smart girl. So I never was able to reach that full potential. So in life after high school, I don't know what my full potential looks like per se. So I feel like that's something I'm figuring out. I don't know.
So you
Yeah. Also, full potential in terms of what? In terms of like your work?
For me, and where I'm at in life, it's like mostly school.
Yeah. That's okay.
And life. So like school and life actually.
And life.
Like who you are as a person. Yeah. Because now as I'm growing, I see my potential in society where I fully see like I'm not part of the society because the society is not it. I see myself very different from society. Like, in terms of how people think with like basic things. Like I can't explain it right now. But yeah.
Okay, so in terms of life, Heinz, if you don't know Heinz, check out his channel.
I'll link his channel
down below. So we love Heinz, and he's always saying the essence of who you are is not the things you do. It's not your job. It's not how much money you make. It's like the type of person you are.
Yeah.
You know, are you someone who people can relate to, someone can talk to? Are you that person, the mean girl, the mean boy? You're just this sour person.
Yeah.
So I think also when you say in terms of life in general, it goes together with that whole your potential in yourself. Yeah. I don't know how you obviously define it, or you or me. I still don't know how I defined it, but I think I'm figuring it out as we go. Because I never thought of like my full potential. If you say full potential, I think my business. So I think also we need to derive from defining ourselves with what we do. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm honestly, I never have ever thought of my full potential in life. No,
I think now who made me think of my full potential in life is good. By her, who's our older sister. Yes, guys, she's not the older one. Yeah, because with what she has like, do let's say aliens and like, and she's still going. Like, damn, who am I? What's my full potential, y'all?
Yeah,
because like in some ways, like for some people, if they knew what she went through, some people would have given up.
Yeah,
and her not giving up says a lot about her potential.
Yes.
Yeah, well, so for me, it's like, what is my full potential?
Also, it says a lot about where she's going.
Yeah.
Obviously, our journeys are different.
Yeah.
And the way hers happens to go by is like, when she reaches that point where she feels like
she has reached.
It has been building up to this.
Oh my God. See that? Yeah. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying. Yeah. For me, it's like, for now, it's like, after more, because I don't, after that movie that she did, like, for some people they would say it put her on the map. But I've been like, she's been on the map. Like, she's been working hard, and for me it was like, okay, after more one.
Yeah, I think also she said that. It's like, after this, what's next?
Yeah, I'm like, she's done so much. After, like, she reached, for me, she reached her potential, like, in so many ways. But it's like, okay, after, like, God.
And talking about Nomza Mombata, her journey, I think to say that she auditioned for some presenter, but her path took her into acting.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes you don't realize your potential when you don't exercise different things.
Yes, when you stick to one thing.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that, because I always go back to, if you stick with one thing, like, use this guy, basketball, like, get example guy.
LeBron.
I think so.
LeBron James.
Hey, like, and he stick to that.
Yeah.
Look at him now.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a thing of, it's different for everyone.
Yeah.
You can also try to stay on one thing and see which
and nourishing that talent, whatever it is.
And then if it ends, don't be afraid to, like, go to like, try
something else.
And God, what's this word that Heinz used? I forgot it. Yeah, but don't be afraid and try something else and, like, see where your potential in that thing will take you.
Definitely.
So for me, the thing of what made me think of this and start this video randomly is it's second semester, right? And like I see the difference. I've learned my lessons from first semester and how first semester all I wanted was to pass, obviously, and just to focus on my mental health, to not put my school before my mental health. Right now I'm trying to balance that, like to just find the perfect, if you can say, balance, and not like the one shouldn't weigh the other down. And I'm glad to say that I am struggling, but I'm struggling while I'm going, because last semester if I struggled I would leave and I'm like, no, I'm not going to school. I have my mental breakdowns in the bedroom. But that didn't help me, because if I'm not going to school, I'm missing out on work. And then when I come back, when I come back, it's a lot. So right now I find myself like struggling but moving, and moving with ease, because it's the thing of coming back to, I see how in first semester I used to think like this is gonna be forever. For some reason I thought like, I'm gonna be doing first year until I die. And I don't think it's possible.
Yeah.
And even if it was, I wouldn't allow it to be possible, because no,
like nothing is permanent.
Yeah.
That's our new mantra. Yeah. Nothing is permanent.
Everything is
even life.
Yeah.
As dark as it sounds, life is permanent.
And I mean the only thing that's certain is death, guys. So nothing is forever. And I feel like this thing here, potential or not, when I have like conversations with people, and like people will talk about how they don't know or didn't know what they wanted to study, and I knew from a very young age. It's just that I wasn't. That made me think you were not affirmed. You see, I wasn't affirmed as well, or like encouraged. Or you like computing and like games, like that. Like I wasn't. So I kind of lost. I felt like I was wrong because other people didn't know, and then I was like, who am I to know if everyone around me doesn't know? So I was like, I don't know also, but deep down I knew. So now it's the thing of I know myself, and it's like,
and in theory it's a self-doubt.
Like,
or you knew, but you feel like, who am I to know?
Because everyone around me didn't know, and till this day when I have conversations with people who are older than me, they still don't know. And I'm like, and they're like, when I was your age, I was doing, like, they didn't know, and now I know. Because I've seen, if I didn't love what I'm studying, if I didn't have the passion, I would have like changed a long time ago. But like, I genuinely, I've had a relationship with this module, with this course, and it's like, but every time I always come back to it. So for me, it's like, okay, I'm done coming back to it. I'm here. I want to reach my full potential in this. Like, and I shouldn't let my failures and whatnot like
discourage you.
And it's like, okay, Tankiso, I hear you. Because I've been saying to myself, no, we must do better. But it's like, I want to do better. Like, I want to do better, like now. And it's like, okay, I'll do.
It's a gradual thing. It doesn't just happen all at once.
I think I need to remind myself that also.
It's a process.
I realized that when I was like working out now, when I was doing with my mat fit and do the same with the same time, I would take
longer.
And I'll take the rest like more than her. And I'm like, but I'll always like do that squat again. Like if I rested and the time is like going, and I'll rest and then I'll rewind and do it with her. For me, it's like with potential, it's like
pace.
Like rest, but like
own pace.
Actually, and oh my gosh!
That's the thing. When you're saying like you want to do it with her, and I also used to do mat fit. Like Maddie is hella fit. She will stay on beat like 15 seconds. After that, she goes. Obviously, so you're not gonna be on the same pace. You're not gonna go at the same rate.
Even if the video's like, I work for beginners, I'm a beginner. Still, the pace is not the same. She's not a beginner. She's not. She's very far from being a beginner. So it's like I'm trying to not think too much about this whole potential thing, and because I feel like once I focus on it too much, I'm not gonna do anything. Like I'm just gonna stand still and just focus on it and not do anything. So rather figure it out as I go. Like how I'm saying, this semester I've been struggling with ease. Like I'm very proud that I am struggling with ease and not struggling how I struggled with first semester. Because first semester I struggled with no ease. It was very hard. But this semester is very different because I keep on telling myself that no, I'm gonna pass like with beautiful, beautiful marks and actually believe in myself. So for the longest time I've been afraid in like believing in myself. Like believing myself wholeheartedly. 100%.
And not just believing but backing it up with the work.
Yeah, and like even if the outcome is like small, it's like it's something. So I can like can you what's this?
You're going up?
No, like highly yeah, okay, so my friend loves saying success is the result of small efforts.
And I wanted to say efforts.
And it's like, okay, if I got it for a test, if I got a 55, 100, I'm like, okay, I can work my way onto, and I get actually, this is the thing, small efforts. Test, assignment.
No, assignment, test.
Or assignment, test, exam.
I'll keep it home exam. Yes.
So it's like, guys,
pace yourself.
Yeah, and life is really, for me, life sometimes is not that complicated. It can be simple.
Yeah,
it's like,
sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. It's like breaking it down because you can't do everything all at once, and not everything's gonna happen right now.
And you can't have everything all at once.
Yes, I was about to say, sometimes I'm like, if Ankaka, like, everything I've been wanting, it would be a lot for me, and it would be very hard for me to enjoy everything because
when you're saying that, can I just say before Kilibal, when you're talking about full potential, I'm saying I can only relate it to like my business or whatever. So when I started doing cakes, I felt like I can own a bakery. I can do one cake. I can own a bakery. And that was never the case. I was like, imagine if I had it. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Obviously, you need to know the basics. Basics. And then now, I think I saw my potential last year. I got that wedding cake. I was so shocked
that you did that.
This is me.
Yeah.
This is me. I think also a good thing with reaching your full potential is pressure. In as much as, but good pressure. Positive pressure. Positive.
This reminds me of the video I did with my friends last year talking about the pressure. Actually, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Because that's very true. Like positive pressure. Because, for example, in second year in IT, there's this lecture at Taban, right? And like how people describing his work ethic, like the way he lectures, it's like he will give you an activity or something, and he's like, you're not gonna go home if you're not gonna do it. And for you to leave that room, you have to do it, and you have to do something. And it's like, okay, I have to do something. So you push yourself to do something. And once you push yourself and you actually do something, like, oh, okay, I did something. And then even if it's wrong, you did something, and you can live with that and work on it and practice it. So yeah, positive pressure is actually a thing. And it's a good thing, actually.
I like negative pressure when you're putting yourself under so much pressure to do good all at once.
And
it doesn't make sense. Especially if you're slacking. When you're slacking, that is... And there's a difference between slacking and failure, ne? We always have a conversation about failure. There's nothing wrong with failure. People need to embrace failure because the more you fail is the more you thrive on that thing. I always say, it's something I believe. I'm gonna relate it to my business again. Failure, ne? The first cake I did or whatever, I'm a good baker, so baking is something in my bones. But when it came to the decorating, that's where it was the mother ever. Because I kept failing. And with failing, it pushes you to want to learn that thing. I think failure is the spin-off video for full potential. It gives you, it pushes you to want to learn that thing and okay, what am I doing wrong? What principles can I apply so the next time I do it, it's not as bad as the first time? And you're never starting from scratch.
Ever.
You're never starting from scratch because you're coming with all those failures and all those lessons with you. Now you're like, I know the basics for baking, I know the basics for decorating, whatever the case might be. I know the basics for coding. I know that when I code, I do this. This must click with that. This must click with that. And it all comes back to the basics. You can't be a master without the basics.
It reminds me of the time, like, I think I was in grade 5 or 6, but we need to go first aid, and they were teaching me how to ride a bicycle, and I fell, and I was like, I never got hit because getting kewa. And then my cousin was like, no, time to practice. Even if
exactly,
you must turn to I don't want to bicycle or whatever.
Another thing is that people don't, or we don't embrace the struggles that come with something.
Yeah.
You see how you wanted to learn how to ride a bike, but you don't want to fall, you don't want to scrape yourself, you don't want any mistakes. For the first time you palama that bike, you know how to do it,
and then
you running circles around people, which doesn't make sense.
Me, I feel like if it happened for the Jakalama bicycle, and then it would be boring. Because I wouldn't ride the bicycle with like some type of like freedom, because I'll be afraid of falling. So since failure came, whereby I fell and I had to go back and do it again and fall again, now I can ride with ease and be free, because I know if I fall, I just tinted myself and
you keep going.
So
full potential is a gradual thing, obviously.
Yeah,
it's a gradual thing. Although some people, I don't know, but beginners like this, just those people who are lucky and first time they're good. They get the job, they get the promotion, they get the car, they get the car. Is this you, girl? Oh, that's systematic racism, but that's a topic for another day.
For another day. I trust it's coming.
So full potential is not the same for everyone. Yeah. I don't know if even people who get it easy reach their fullest potential.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have. Maybe one day they can tell us, but I don't think so. I don't know if you reach your full potential by getting it right the first time and it's done. Or maybe that's the definition of full potential. I guess we don't know in that regard. But it's a gradual process and it comes with failure. That's what I'm saying. I feel like the spin-off video for this is failure, because to reach your full potential, you're gonna fail, you're gonna fall, but you need to get back up, my sister.
Yeah.
It's tiring as up, but you need to get back up. And I think there is a joy, or there's this freedom that comes with knowing that I can do this, I can be done. Like I know that haki and I do this thing, I'm gonna do it right. I think also it comes with this confidence.
Yeah.
Because of the failures. Although then there's some things like self-sabotage and what, you know.
And just seeing like failure is not the end of the world. For me, I always say failure is not the end of the world, it's just the beginning. Because it's literally a new beginning of a new world. Because you're going back, but with like experience. And when you're gonna do this thing, you're not gonna do it with no knowledge. So like, and it takes you to another level in some way, failure. Because with me, in repeating my first year, it's like I came back with different sense of thinking and mindset. If I say, okay, I didn't do that good in a test or something, I'm like, okay, I know that I can do better in like the ICE task that we have or an assignment. So it's like you come back better actually. For me, failure, you come back better, and it's only the beginning of a new world.
It's very important also to not look at failure as like a bad thing.
Yeah.
But there's this quote kind of thing in the daily life with those who never try never fail.
I said,
those who never try never fail.
And I remember
we had the biggest conversation about it. It was more conversation than argument.
Because I was like, those who never try never fail.
Like, so was thinking more on the lines of, if you don't try, then you don't fail. And it was like obviously deeper than that. Yeah, it's very confusing. It's obviously deeper than that. It's like, if you don't try, you're not gonna fail and you're not gonna succeed at that thing.
Yeah, because you don't try. So wow.
It is a low-key philosopher.
Because he always had this board here.
Yeah, he's a low-key philosopher.
Like, on a random danger, I look at that thing and he started putting
all these signs, like opportunity dances with those who are on the dance floor.
Hey, listen! Take notes, guys. Joanna knows what to say.
So this video reminds me of that saying. I don't know exactly how it goes, but it says our biggest fear is not failing. Our biggest fear is reaching our full potential. And it goes on to say these beautiful things. And this video is very testament of that saying, or the saying is very testament of that video, because a lot of the times you're saying that, I know I can do this, but you're so scared. What are you scared of? What is that thing that is scaring you? There's another saying that says, what would you do if you weren't scared to do it?
Goosebumps.
It's like, what? That's what I'm asking you officially, is that what would you do if you weren't scared? And as someone, I don't know if I can say this, but as someone who's gifted, or whatever you guys call spiritually gifted, and as someone, sometimes, should I say it?
Yeah.
Okay. So it correlates to the video, I promise. As someone who's like able to talk to spirits and people like the deceased or whatever, I'm always scared. Like someone's grandmother or whatever will come to me and be like, this is my child, please tell them to stop drinking, for example. Like, hi, Bokoko. And I'll be so scared to say it. And I'm like, so I've only now recently gotten over that fear because I'm able to go to a person and be like, this and that and this. And recently,
whether they believe it or not,
but so far I've gotten good reception. The people are like receptive. I've never gotten anyone who's like, how can you have a demon? So recently I had to go talk to this other lady, go to the gig actually. And I was so scared. I was scared out of my mind. I'm like, oh, should I go now? Should I go late? Should I go? And I'm like, do it scared. I was like, do it even if you're scared. Do it nervous. I actually wrote a piece on this. I'm like, do it scared, do it nervous, do it anxious. Just do it. And as soon as I did it, I felt so relieved.
Yeah.
Like, so even your potential is like, you're scared to do that thing. You're scared to ride that bike, bake that cake, do that code. Whatever it is, do it scared.
Yeah.
Do it. Like, what would you do if you weren't scared?
And I feel like once you do it, you're gonna be so thankful and grateful
for that experience.
Yeah, because now you can work on it, like, and become better. Like for me, I feel like in life you should always like improve. Even if you improve, as long as you are improving, Like I still stand on saying that I don't believe we're brought here to suffer. What? Even Jesus is suffer. Don't tell me nothing. He did it. Okay. So yeah, man, like potential.
Yeah, and another thing is, if you can do it once, you can do it twice. If you can do it 2 times, you can do it literally 77 times, 77 times, 77 times.
To infinity and beyond. That's only the hope. To infinity and beyond, guys.
You can do it countless times. So
yeah.
It's a gradual thing. It comes with failure. Yeah. But I think the rewards, or how you feel when you're at that point where you feel like, oh my God. And I feel like the potential at each one.
Yeah.
Potential at high school is not the same as varsity. Same as potential in the workplace or in your business,
when you say,
or in your family life. Like the potentials are not the same.
Yeah, that's very true. Because I remember when all my friends were like, we were fresh from out of high school, we all went to our respective colleges and whatnot, and we saw how even like our chats would change to how like, yo guys, I need to get this 80, and then it was so natural to say. And now Karabo was saying like, this is crazy how in high school we wouldn't talk about getting 80s. We literally like, guys, so let's get about 50 and pass.
Why?
And then it was like, these are my rats. And I was like, actually, and then I work at 80, and she's like, that's wild.
Yeah.
And when we get like 79, we actually want to be a smart girl, but go high school and actually cry because like 79. I can do better. It's because I feel like I was like, no, afraid. It's a thing of we believe in ourselves. It's like, that's very true.
And also in varsity, it's up to yourself to push yourself.
Yeah.
Go high school where Njimosera will tell you that 40% is enough, which is still nonsense.
Yeah.
Was it 30% now?
I think it did.
I hope
next year's gonna be 15, so
high school, like one made actually.
Yeah.
One made. Even when I made it to the top 10 grade 9, I think I was surprised. Which is shocking because in primary, Nikia getting pretty prize giving. I would get academic and like, I was that girl, But in high school, academic award! In high school, I think I was just surprised that I made it to the top 10. I think it was number 10 or number 9 or somewhere more. But I was like, in the whole grade also.
Don't forget in high school or primary, they always focus on the people who are thriving.
Yeah, which is.
But what does that mean? Yeah, that picture whereby
the one student is
drowning and then so it's like, teacher, stop doing that. Actually,
teachers, please like, be the change you want to see, because that's not the change, guys. But yeah, it's different because it's up to you. Yeah, at work, it's up to you. You know, like it's more like of an inner thing. So it's very important to have inner views as much as you can, like looking yourself inward and just believing in yourself and affirming yourself. Because sometimes you don't need to wait for someone to affirm you, which it does help and keep on us. Because it's like, if I tell myself I can do this, and it's like, you can do this, it is nice to hear, but like I have to hear for myself, because at the end of the day, I'm doing this for myself to improve and become a better person. So yeah, we have to work on just not being afraid of reaching our full potential and just being that bad bitch, you know? Being an Ariana in life. Because she does exude that thing. I don't want to just Rihanna. Because like Rihanna's like,
oh really?
She makes everything look good.
Like she would literally wear a bucket and like, I'm rocking this, I don't care what you say.
Riri did it, so can we?
Yeah, but how about we be on some I did it, so you know, that thing, I'm off ramping now, but like that thing of Beyonce got cheated, who am I?
Oh my god.
Stop! You see there, you are hindering your own potential, and that's self-doubt. So potential shouldn't be afraid, but nah. Because I always think of like, if I die, God is like, what to do with the potential I give you?
Also, can we just stop that thing? And I'm not cheating. I have someone tweeted on Twitter that how are we not living our lives? No, she said we have one life. How are we not chasing our dreams like we are on fire? Okay, like the saying goes YOLO, but I say you live once. You die once. And you live every day.
Yeah.
So every day you need to like really ask yourself, in the greater scheme of things, you know, am I aligning with the things I want to do? Not to go too deep or whatever, or sound like that mean. Ask yourself in the greater scheme of things, am I aligning with the type of person I want to be? Also, we're not only talking about careers and school and whatever, but your full potential of the type of person you want to be. Like if you're a mean girl, or you're those guys, you know, those misogynist, sexist, patriarchal men. Like, are you really the best you can be? Like, are you reaching your fullest potential? I mean, really? Or you're just living by the rules that society has left for you? You know, like, what are you doing for your mental health? What are you doing for your body? What are you doing for your soul? Where is your soul rooted? Where is your mental health rooted? You know, Heinz also likes to say that if you are, what's the word? But if what validates you and your life are the things you have, like the money you make, the cars you drive, the houses you own, like those things can literally be taken away from you. He said those things can easily be taken away from you. You know, if some, like, for example, if your entire existence is an iPhone, you know, the pressure iPhone no South Africa. When your entire existence is an iPhone, who are you without that iPhone, my sister? My brother, who are you without that iPhone? Who are you without those girls?
Yeah.
Who are you without those
materialistic things?
Without those 10K followers? I saw a video on YouTube that said how I got 10K followers on Instagram. I'm like,
yeah.
But yeah, it's a different whatever. But who are you without these tangible things? You know, are you a good person? Are you someone people can relate to? And I think I'm doing full circle because that's what I said in the beginning of the video. Like, can people relate to you? You know, I'm not saying about opera, like, kumbaya, manja yotuki.
Like, after my potential, what's next?
Opera! Definitely. Like, I'm not saying be opera or be this extrovert who just embodies, I thank everybody. Obviously, you're not going to get along with everyone.
Yeah, because not for everyone.
Yeah, when buena. What type of person are you? So for me, that's the thing, you know, do it scared. And what would you do if you weren't scared? You can comment down below if you want. And also, what kind of person are you without these tangible things? Yeah. That's all for me.
Thank you guys for watching. If you got here, if you did enjoy this video, please do subscribe and throw that thumbs up, guys. And do interact, you know?
Yeah.
Please. I think we've got to that place where you need to
Also share the link, you know, if like you're someone who likes conversations. Yeah. I think other people also like conversations like this. Yeah. Peace out, everybody.
Bye. Oh no, I forgot my outro. You'll see me in the next video. I don't know if I'm gonna upload this video back, but hi guys. So I think it's now banging. Why are you told all this? Yeah. Just saying. Lip check. I want to talk about the feeling of feeling like you like, it's a thing of like you will reach your full potential. Like, this is not a sponsor for Nike, but wait, nudge.
Do it, yeah, no, really.
In the same breath as like you're afraid to reach your full potential because all you have known or are accustomed to is not reaching your full potential. Juliet.
What am I?
Multitasking. Ni bagot apel kala. Actually, I think something you will call because no, that's just where I am lately. It's like, how do you reach your full potential when you're not used to doing that? Like,
what's a full potential?
For me, full potential is like getting it's like seeing your things through and getting them done the way you've been planning, and then the results of the things that you've been doing are what you want, you know, and you get used to that momentum, and then just reaching your full potential. Come on. Oh, you haven't had that?
Let's pray for you to step down, please. So in varsity,
so guys, please vote 2024. Yes, please.
So in high school,
that stuff out. So
can't record. Maximum. If you are I don't have the word.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, action.
Wait, you guys came in.
Yeah. Never that.
Wait, you still do bloopers?
Why?
Yeah, boozage.
I had to crop.
But if you're in the bag there, just do it.